We've seen it before on this map. I'm not sure if Zest is really going to go for it. He's been looking pretty good, just playing standard. Let's see what he does here. Can he end it out here and join PL, or will Maru force a game 3? Let's jump into Expedition Lost.
Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it.
Up here in the top right, in the red, the Terran King, the Terran Prince, the Marine Prince is Maru.
Down here in the bottom left on Expedition Lost, we do have the Protoss player Zest. Looking great in that last game.
Yeah. Just once again, giving us all a lesson on how to deal with this guy. Also, Maru not looking as dominant as he usually does. I think most of it is Zest's fantastic play so far today, but also Maru, I think, not at 100% possibly. We saw a lot of the guys coming in here actually extremely stressed, having long talks with their coaches, sweating a lot in the booth, like just showing a lot of frustration in general. And I mean, it's something to be expected when this much is on the line. Like, this is the round of 16, even.
It only gets harder from here, too, you know. Like, such stacked groups, but, man, it's out of control. And this is the last SBENU Style League of the year. You know, this is League number 3, and after this, there's no more. This is their last shot at getting this trophy. Look at this. Very early scouts going on here.
It's pretty interesting. And in fact, Maru is going to go for a 1-Rax expand, no gas. Don't really see this too often.
Yeah. Bit of the old school there. He's going to get that CC pretty fast, and it's pretty safe as well, getting Marines out that early on. Oh, and an engineering bay block. I like this. Nice placement on the SCV, too. It's going to keep him alive for a long time.
Wow. SCV in the middle of the...
Oh, that is
what?
Ruthless. Finally moving out, but there's been a probe there the whole time which just couldn't actually hurt the SCV.
It's out of control. It's going to force out a chrono-boosted Zealot, something Zest does not want to make at this point.
Oh, no. Bad rally on that Zealot, too. It's going to force him to run behind the neural line, just taking a little bit longer.
I guess that's still, like, cut off the Reapers going up on that side of the cliff, but
yeah. Well, it's not a full HP, you know, engineering base, so it won't take too long for the Zealot to deal with. And look at this. This has to be a Stargate. No doubt about it.
He just won't quit, man.
Hey, if it works, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
Here we go. Starcraft 2 is going to deny any more scouting. Going to help out with that engineering bay while everything gets off the ground. And is it going to be the Nexus first or the Stargate? What comes first, Brendan? Nexus or the Stargate? Stargate it is.
That's what I meant by that weird sound that I made.
Yeah, I figured you were talking in Protoss for a second there. And there we go. There's the Nexus. So,
I mean, it makes sense. You can cut a little bit of your economy to try to get that pressure down quicker. The one thing I'm wondering is, did Maru see the amount of gas that was being mined in the main with that SCV?
I'm sure he might have been looking for it a little bit. Trying to figure out exactly what he's got planned. He certainly did see the 2 gases though, so you know there's always a possibility there. So he's going to be playing this pretty safe, making that early factory as well. He's going to have enough Marines to deal with an Oracle on one of the bases.
Yeah, and he's got a bunker at the front here, the natural, but he's going to need a bit more, maybe some Widow Mines. Try to repeat what he did against Stats, but the first Oracle is already halfway done. A second Chrono Boost coming down, and I don't know, man. Is there going to be enough?
All the Marines are sitting at the natural for now. Nothing in the main base, though. So when this Oracle sees what's there, he's going to be like, okay, I'm going to go for the main. And that could create quite a problem.
Ooh, nice hide there on the Oracle. One wood mine is being made, but there's a lot of Marines over here. He's just going to fight straight up against the Marines.
Missed micro there. 10 HP.
Oh, it goes down.
There's not much space behind that mineral patch to fly. Marines can reach all the way to the back. Big blunder there from Zest. Now it's going to be an Oracle again, and then a Void Ray.
Whoa.
So he's planning to go for quite the all-in.
Someone call up Wolf. I know he's casting a different game. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Second Oracle going to be able to come in here and do some damage.
Yeah, more than enough. Oracle is more than enough for the remaining Marines. Going to create a bit of a problem here. Maru not taking too much there. He might want to throw down a turret at the front, at the natural, at the main. Everywhere.
At the back rocks. A second one there at the front, maybe.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know what the follow-up is, but, you know, it is a safe assumption that it could be a Void Ray all-in from here. When you see two Oracles like that, generally they are planning to be very aggressive.
Ooh, that's going to be a bit supply blocked here. 52-52, no pylons on the way. You really have to be on point when you're going for a build like this.
Yeah, it has to kind of be a flawless build, a crisp, clean build to get to that all-in stage.
There's that supply block coming in. Third Void Ray going to be a little bit later.
And, you know, the scary thing about this map is that backdoor as well. So if we do see Maru invest too much, perhaps behind or in front, they can just simply go the other way.
Maru too smart, man. Drops out one Marine to scout the back rocks.
I like this tank, by the way. It's a smart tank. He's going to need a lot more anti-air, though, which is going to be the big problem here with 3 Void Rays. This drop could do something, though. It could create a lot of chaos. Oh, he sees the pylon come up. If he drops it now, kills the probe, kills the pylon, that's actually going to be huge, but decides not to do that. Just
scans the natural, sees no fourth gas. He's like, okay, what's going on here, man? What are you doing to me? And now he sees the Void Ray. He's going to boost away and immediately starts a Viking.
Viking, second tank on the way as well. He's just going to get all his buy together, maybe make a couple of turrets, a couple of bunkers, make sure these tanks are set up nicely. He should be in a great place to defend this, so long as they get up in time.
Yeah, that's the key word. He should be. As long as he doesn't miss micro any of his units, get caught out anywhere. There's 5 sentries down there at the bottom of the ramp. He cannot get any of those Marines force fielded.
Second tank sieged up here now. And they're going for the bunker here. It hasn't finished in time, but it's simply too much.
Yeah.
Oh, big hit on those sentries. 3 of them in the red.
He force fielded the tanks. Like, the Zealots couldn't even get in there. He only had 2 anyway. They went down pretty fast.
Oh, Widow Mine. And now he's moving into the natural here, and Maru is not ready.
Wow, he's actually going to lose that bunker here. But at the same time, he is going to reposition those 2 tanks. He's got 2 Widow Mines there as well. And now he's got 2 Vikings out. Going to help a bit more against these Void Rays.
Yeah, this is a very hard place for Zest to be in against 2 tanks like this. Widow Mines clean up everything else. But that's still a pretty sizable army. If he can get down the tanks, it's going to be pretty easy to clean this up.
He really needs to take down those Void Rays. They're surviving for so long. One of them does go down, but not until after he took out one of those tanks. 16 SCVs go down. Oh, free Void Ray there.
Oh, man. Now, Zest in a very hot place. He might get some more SCV damage, but he's committing everything to this. Big stim in.
This is a lot of Stalkers, though, and that tank was not sieged up. He may just go for it. It looks like he's got a decent concave here, but just not enough. The tank survives, and he will have to back off.
Tank survives. 24 SCVs have gone down during all of this. There's one thing to note here. We're still seeing more and more warp-ins. Zest doesn't want to slow down yet, but pro production has continued. Pretty sizable bank for Zest this time around as well.
Yeah.
Maybe just not enough gateways with this all in.
You know, he's doing a decent amount of damage, and it's only Stim Marines here with only 2 medevacs. Stalker's not doing a bad job, but they will eventually be traded out here.
Everything getting wiped out. More coming up the ramp there. Stalker's blocking the Zealots. It's making it much easier for Maru.
Nice pickup there on that one Viking. Zealots getting in. Another great pickup, and only 2 Stalkers remain, so he will have to back off. Fantastic fight there from Maru.
Yeah, Maru completely cleaning this up at this point. There's not much left in the tank for Zest. Does he want to transition from here? Is he going to continue the all-in? He looks like he's going towards the natural. The number of Stalkers. Ooh.
going to break down those rocks.
Oh, this is cheeky.
But there are 3 medevacs already out here. And not that much NIR. I think a simple drop in here onto these gateway units should be enough.
Yeah, it's going to clean it out. He force builds the ramp, but that's not the problem here.
It's all these units coming back. He's desperately trying to focus down a tank, but the pickup, Maru saves it again.
Still, Zest keeps trying. You know, he's doing SCV damage, but it's the army that is the problem. You know, you can't fight this effectively. GG.
Maru, man, forced in that game number 3.
Great use of tanks there. Good to see him kind of be paranoid enough to make them as well on that kind of map. You know, Expedition lost a lot of avenues of attack with that backdoor open. Zest was looking for it.
You were actually commenting on being a bit surprised seeing it get through, but maybe Maru was saying, okay, maybe he will just go for an all-in and I know how to deal with it. So,
yeah.
I mean, he looked pretty stellar there in that defense once again.
Had a great read in it the moment he saw that